Okay, welcome to what is most likely the final episode of the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree playthrough Season 1. Should I call it Season 1? No, not really. It's not like it's a season, more like Part 1. I just did a quick research and I can confirm that I have defeated all the main bosses of the DLC. They're all dead, as well as Bale, which I don't know why his heart is not part of this collection, but it's somewhere here. Actually, no, I don't think it is a consumable, so yeah. But before we progress to the final boss, which is Mikola, it's gonna be Mikola, or I'm thinking it might actually be Godwyn. And the reason why I think it might be Godwyn is because Mikola wants to like be reborn, right? And she has Moog's corpse. We know that. That's why Ansbach is fighting with us, right? So it's got me thinking. Mikola's gonna like sacrifice herself, or sorry, himself, and Moog's body, and then boom, we get Godwyn in the flesh. It's gonna be just like Sekiro, where Genichiro, was this spoilers? Who cares? Where Genichiro like kills himself with a black mortal blade, and then Prime Ishin comes out, and he's like, "Oh, Sekiro, my grandson's final wish. All right, I hope you're ready," right? And then it's like instant fight. Because think about it, right? Godwyn's basically he's like the OG, the OG, firstborn of America and all that, right? And he was hyped up in the beginning. He got fucked up by the Black Knives, right? So it has to be Godwyn. It's either Godwyn or it's like Mikola, or it's like Mikola first form and then he transforms into Godwyn. Could be like that. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah. Anyways, the reason why I'm here is because I am looking for the ashes of Yolan so I can quickly just transform them into the 2-in-1 spirit ash. Apparently I have no idea where I'm going, but this was the path that I was told to go on. So yeah, so obscure, right? Like I really wouldn't have found it like this. So then we go here. Perfect. Can I get off? No? Okay. Oh my god, this is making me nervous. Just drop down, please. Nice. Yes, this balcony here. There we go. See? There's Anna's body. I seriously don't even know how it got here. Like how do you even get here normally? But yeah, so I can examine it, and I can usher Anna into Sword Hand of Night Yolan's Spirit Ashes, and I can choose yes. And then I get this. Cool. So now I have both of them, Yolan and Anna, spirits of the two Sword Hand of Night, one of them being possessed by Count Ymir's doll, Anna. Together, Yolan's sword and Anna's claws are a bottomless black and penetrate the enemy's guard. They were born in a cold, dark jail, where they were raised, deprived of light, to be Swords Hand of Night. They were then cultivated to become the most terrifying masters of their blades, though the burden of their deeds left their hearts frail and pliant. Cool. So yeah, I got that. Did I have to sacrifice my original too? Just wondering. I did, okay. I see. Okay, so to obtain... Oh shit, I need to do 2 plate... Well, yeah, I already said that. I need to do 2 playthroughs regardless, because I need to get Bale's second heart. Or I need 3 copies of Bale's heart. Yeah, so this works out symbiotically because I need to get another copy of Yolan solo, and then I need to get her weapon. Perfect, that works out then in that case. Nice. Remove Anna from Sword Hand of Night Yolan. Oh, I can remove it? Interesting, okay. But yeah, with that done, we are ready to proceed to the... Oh, there's something down there, hold on. Ready to proceed to the final boss. Bell Machinist Bell Bearing. Yeah, and you know what, before we do that, why don't I go through all the new stuff that I've gotten. These are all the spirit ashes that I've gotten. Got the Manfly, Spider, the Finger, Big Mouth, Great Bird, the Horn Scent, the Blood Fiends, the Mesmer Soldiers, the Black Knight Commanders and Captain. Or Mesmer's Fire Knights, I forgot about them. Nightblades, got the... Oh god, got these guys. The best, man, yeah, Demi-Human. These are other Horn Scent Warriors too, yeah, the Divine... the Horn Scent Warriors, the Golems, and then... Oh, can I upgrade this? Also, I'm probably missing some fragments, because I still have one extra, so I'm probably missing a couple levels somewhere, so... But it's whatever. As of now, I've gotten everything I wanted. Yeah, and we got a lot of other cool Ash of War too that I'm going to go over too in my own time. These are all the weapons that we got, like all from the DLC. Probably my favorite, and I wish I had more of this type, is the throwing daggers, the backhand blade. Where is it? I'm definitely using that next time. Yeah, the backhand blade. Like, I don't think anything beats how cool these are, unless there's like a boss weapon that has a backhand blade too. I'm going to be using that too. This 100%, the Starline Sword. It's just so cool. And of course the hand-to-hand combat, probably Dane's footwork, because the kicks are just so clean. But yeah, and of course I would have been using the Yolan weapon, probably called the Sword of Night, but unfortunately I passed on that this time, which is cool because I have other weapons that I want to experiment on, so it's actually no big deal for me. Yeah, got a bunch of shields too, so that's nice, but I don't really use shields in these games, so yeah. Got some nice armor too, but I don't know if anything beats my current trip. There was some nice stuff, but nothing too crazy. So yeah. Talismans though were nice. I would say the most outstanding ones were this one, the slowly restores FP. I feel like this is kind of hidden OP. Besides that, we got some other +3 talismans, which are nice, for specific boss fights in the future, and a lot of like high risk, high reward talismans that increase the damage you take, but they increase like your spells, your potency, your deafness, and even your rolls. So that's pretty cool that we got some of that. But yeah, other than that, overall, I would say I'm very satisfied with the amount of new stuff that I picked up in the DLC. I'm not done with this in my first playthrough. Like, this playthrough on YouTube will be done, but I'm gonna do like a world tour in my own time around to see what I missed, because I probably missed a ton of stuff. So I just want to make sure I get everything, and then eventually, which unfortunately will be quite a while, Ace and I will be playing this for the second time. So Elden Ring is not done, but it will be on hold for quite a while. Kind of think of it like Skyrim basically. So just you'll have to be patient, but it will be back, I promise you that. So let's see who's behind the last golden gate for this playthrough. Must summon Ansbatch. Hell yeah. I'll do this. Anything else? Gotta find out what the boss is in the first place too. Holy no holy, it's gonna be some sort of god, right? Alright, let's go. Do you hear that? Sounds like the last episode. Sounds like the end of the game to me. But welcome back though, to Elden Ring, which I believe will be the last episode of the first playthrough. Some things did change. There has been a big time skip. Let's go over exactly what happened. So in the last time, I kind of pulled a Ishin here. I struggled a lot with the last boss, like a lot. Honestly, in all the Souls games that I played, this is the most that I've struggled on any boss for this long. I spent roughly 5 hours on Radon, just trying to learn him. I tried all sorts of combinations, fighting with Ansbatch, fighting with my Mimic, fighting alone. I'm pretty much a master at the first phase, but second phase is where shit goes down. And I'm going to talk more about Radon first, after. But I want to actually talk about what I did, because there has been quite a time skip and I've done pretty much everything in the Shadow Realm. So let's just go over that. So as you just saw by that montage there, I actually defeated all of the furnace golems around the map. So there's a total of 8 of them, and I just killed them all in like 10 minutes because of this cool little strat I found on the internet. It's great. Which is much more ideal than I would say than using the pots, because using the pots here, you really have to be careful, because when you throw them and he does the explosion move, you can just die after you throw it at him, and then it's like, oh, well, you wasted it, right? And these things aren't easy to make because the furnace visages are, from what I can tell, they're not really farmable, so don't fuck up too much. But there's this strat that I found where you just use the it's this one, the pest thread spears on their legs, and it completely shreds them. And I just spammed this on their legs and killed them all. Not my idea. I wouldn't use this strat in my own, on my own, but it did the deed and pretty much got what I wanted out of it. It was pretty cool too. They all dropped tears, so I was kind of wondering, like, yeah, this is what they dropped. They dropped just a bunch of tears, and some of them are pretty cool. Like, you get your HP back upon attacking. This one eliminates stamina consumption, which is pretty damn cool too. And then there's some unique ones too, where you get, it heals your allies but not yourself, and one where it enhances your spirits. So pretty interesting. I don't know if I'd use the spirit one, just because Umbra is so unreliable. When I summon him, he'll just use whatever the fuck. But yeah. And as for my setup to take down the furnace golems, I just power stanced 2 of my seals, and I pretty much just went full glass cannon with my incantations. So like successive attacks, stamina regen for casting, increased cast time, and then increased power by incantation. So yeah, I pretty much did that. Other than that, I also went back and I made all the boss weapons and I duplicated them all. Thankfully, I didn't use the Remembrance Mausoleums in my base game, so I was able to pretty much completely use all 10 of them, 7 in the base game and then 3 in the Shadow Realm, and I was able to duplicate all the boss remembrances, I guess excluding this one, excluding Radon, because I haven't beat him yet. And yeah, I got some pretty cool items. I might as well show you them, because the ones that were the most outstanding to me was Mesmer's spear, and Rosalina, or was it Rosaria, the Bud Lady, her spear too. It was really badass. I just want to showcase it real quick before we keep going. Here it is. Yeah, these are the 2 that I kind of really upgraded. Let me just showcase them real quick. So check out, this is Mesmer's spear, and then it's really short, right? Oh wait, no, fuck, this is the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, look, it's so small compared to the one he wields. But anyways, here's the weapon art. It's the actual combo. But then if you combo it, the stab, and then the slam. Okay, well, this case I didn't land on the ground, but check this out. If I land on the ground, I do the spears. It's so cool. And the cool thing about this weapon is that it's also a throwing attack. So if you throw it, it explodes and it appears back at your hand. So pretty practical. Nice moveset too. So yeah, I leveled that up, and then I got the pole blade of the Bud, because this weapon art just looks sick. Look how much distance I travel. Yeah, it's the one with the butterfly, so here's the effect. Pretty cool. But yeah, those are the 2 weapons I made. Pretty sick. I guess I'm kind of disappointed there isn't any boss katana, but I mean, I'm privileged enough that I got the Star-lined one, and the Sword of Night. That is it's basically my motivation for going into NG Plus after this. But other than that, I did level up some other weapons, like the throwing daggers, Rolanas, and also I did Dane's footwork too. Okay, hand-to-hand combat is actually busted. Like this shit slaps. But yeah, so what I did for the throwing daggers, because there's only one in the game, like there's no other like throwing daggers, is that I use this and I put blood on it. But what I want to do is I want to dodge into the enemies, and then I want to hit them with the spread shot so that I can proc an instant bleed. And then Rolana's is pretty cool too, because if you check this out, you go into this dual stance, and then you have two different types of finishers. So you got the heavy, which is 3 spins. I know, super badass. And then you can proc the frost blades that can be additionally inputted 2 times. So you 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Pretty cool. And it's a dual wield sword too, so it's got a nice unique moveset, and it's light too because it's a light great sword. So pretty interesting. Other than that though, let me showcase the Dane's foot. Actually, no, I already showcased the Dane's foot. I didn't really change that up too much. It's just I upgraded it. Yeah, and then I did the backhand blade too because I really wanted to use this. Where is it? There we go. And I put poison on it, and the reason why I put poison on it is because I'm going to inflict poison with these attacks, and then once they got poison, I can use this weapon art, which is a kick that pretty much consumes the poison and does like a massive amount of damage. It's called the Poison Flower Blooms Twice. So yeah, looking forward to using those weapons in the next playthrough. But as of now, we are running with Rivers because this is my favorite weapon in the game. It's been so since I got it. I was like, oh my god, it's a red katana. So I gotta end it in style. I did bring a shield too. I did upgrade more shield really quickly just because it has really good stability. The only problem is that it has a weapon art already. So basically, if I end up using this by accident, I'm pretty much dead because Radon's gonna fucking punish me for that. So ideally, I'm gonna just save it for phase 2, and then use it to block stuff like the light, because apparently you can actually block the light. You just need to kind of position yourself out of it. I'll hopefully be able to showcase it more. But that's pretty much it. I don't know how long this episode's going to be. I'm pretty much going to suffer. I'm going to do my best to not edit this and probably not record like 5 hours of Radon death fight, but we shall see. I'm going to try to keep it short too. Like maybe if it goes any longer than an hour, I'll just cut to the big battle. But yeah, I've done everything in the game. I pretty much collected everything, went back into the map, and I also maxed out my blessing. So I am fully maxed out, level 20 and then level 10. So I guess statistically I should be ready for this fight, unless I suck ass, which I do. But yeah, you know what I really should do? I should just melt Radon with the Pest Thread Spears. Honestly, I probably could, because Anne's batch is so tanky. I could just spam like 5 of these and then dodge out of Radon's attacks until he changes aggro again, and then spam like 5 of them again, because they just do so much damage. But that would not leave me satiated. So before we begin, I just want to quickly switch out this new talisman that I found at the shaman village. It's called the Golden Braid, and this reduces holy damage by a lot, which means it will be very useful against second phase Radon, which I am basically struggling on. So yeah, this is the setup we're going for. Not changing my armor because these are my legendary. This is what defines my character here. It's all the armor pieces that have defined my Tarnished up to this point. Life, Gideon, Buck, Yura, yeah, and the Black Knife armor. Coolest guys in the game, honestly. But yeah, I'm still medium? Damn, with this shield alone, I'm running medium. Crap. I was hoping I'd be light. But, maybe if I add the... Maybe if I add the... Switch out the stamina talisman instead. I'd have to switch it out for this. Yeah. Probably, right? Wow, no. Even with this, I'm still medium load. Huh. That is crazy, damn. I could change my Great Rune, maybe. No, I need the health. Okay. Well, now that I know that even if I try to increase it, I'll still be medium, that's fine. Yep. This is all we're running. Okay. And it has been about 2 days since I fought Radon, so while I did say I was a master, I actually have greatly over-exaggerated that, so don't hold me to it. Also, this staff is great, by the way. It allows me to cast both sorceries and incantations, so it saves me a slot, which is great. It's the boss remembrance from Metir, I believe. So, yeah, pretty cool. All right, but that's enough stalling. It has been 12 minutes already since I started yapping about everything that I've done, and I caught up. I also did everything else in the game. Like, I finished the 3 puzzles, the 3 like painting puzzles, and I also got these unique larval tiers. So in the Shadow Realm, they're blue, but in the base game, they're silver. So it's pretty interesting. There's a bit of a difference, I guess, lore-wise. But yeah, other than that, there's nothing else to say. I've done everything in the game. All that's left now is to take down the final boss. Okay. I'm tempted to use pest threads. About to destroy his ass. Alright, Anzabach, let's do this. It's time to end it. Let's start off strong at least. And let's go. This, do this. Bad, bad, bad. Hold on, let me get my setup. Okay. Stab, in, out. Good, full punish. Come on. I wish he would get out of the fucking wall, though, during the first phase. Ah, follow up. Damn. I do dislike that. Nice, huge punish. Okay. In. Ah, I was gonna try to jump it. Whoops, fucked up my momentum. Into me? No, okay. This one is. There's not enough time. Double heal though. Come on. Alright, now run. Really? Okay. Now he does it. Should have enough room. I don't have time right now to summon him. Okay. Now. Okay. Heal up. And now, let's go. Oh shit, run, run, run. Yeah, those after images can be dodged. Grabbed? Getting grabbed might be a good thing though, because then it's like a reset for everybody. Ah! Okay. I don't mind tanking while they do damage. Fuck. Dodged the wrong way. The golden braid really makes me take less damage though, which is nice. Okay, I'm out of pots now. Oh fuck, what was that move again? In? Shit. That move's a bit, like, sketchy. Like, I feel like it hits, but it doesn't hit. Like, sometimes. Yeah, it looks like it does, too. Okay. Healed everybody? I can only heal myself. Interesting. Good hit, Umbra. Alright. Nice. Everyone's still alive, okay. 6 hit. 2... Oh no, it's not. Okay. Okay, in, out. Which one is this? Oh, this is it. It's over. Oh my god, we did it. And I did it with Ansbach. Yes. Remembrance of a god and a lord. Wow. Didn't expect suffering. Nice, and it's perfectly been an hour. Beautiful. Touch memory. Hold on. Let's not do that first. Oh my god, yes, I did it. And I didn't have to change weapons. Well, I had to use the throwing dagger, but this shield came in clutch, I'll say that much. Alright. I'll use this first. Rest up real quick. Just want to get, my, where is it? Where's my talisman? Oh, you know what I should have used too? I should have used, this too. Then this would have reduced the bolts even more. Holy damage. Yeah, the Erdtree. Because it probably would have stacked. But that's okay. There we go. I'm just using this again. I've seen how good this talisman is. It really just regens my FP, which is nice. Okay, so where to? Touch the memory. This better not be another boss. Elden Beast, Elden Mikola. That would be cool.
Lord brother. I'm going to be a god. If we honor our part of the vow, promise me
Circlet of Light. So I actually kind of do understand the lore a bit more. And it's actually thanks to the optional area, which is Cerulean Coast. So like down here, right, is an optional area. But if you go to the, I think it's one of the crosses here, it says this is where Miquella abandoned their doubts. And if you go further down, right here, right, there's Saint Trina. I found this out through like item descriptions. Saint Trina is basically, it's like another part of Miquella. And if you die enough to Saint Trina, thanks to the internet, I found out that Saint Trina's like, please stop Miquella. Like, you know, he doesn't know what he's doing, stuff like that. And it's pretty cool because this entire area is optional, right? So it's almost like you're not supposed to go here. There's like no importance to it. You can beat the game by not even going here either. And it's just cool because it's like, it's where Miquella kind of left his past self. And so seeing all that, like that's how he was able to kind of go through with all of this, by like leaving parts of himself around the Shadow Realm. So it's pretty cool. What does the Circlet of Light say, by the way, anyways? So I'm guessing this means that we killed Miquella too then. Circlet of Light which adorned Miquella's head as he returned in divine aspect. It has begun to fade into nothingness, slightly boost intelligence, faith, and arcane while boosting the power of Miquella's light. Oh my god, you're telling me I can get that as a spell? Okay. Circlet was to be the very foundation upon which Miquella's Age of Compassion would be built, should it have ever come to pass. And then I got the Remembrance. Power of its namesake can be unlocked by the Finger Reader. Childhood, Miquella saw in Radon a lord, his strength and his kindness that stood in stark contrast with their afflicted selves. And so Miquella made his heartfelt wish that Radon would be one day his king consort. Huh. I wonder if that was ever foreshadowed in the base game. Because like seeing those two together just doesn't really never really would have saw that. But okay. That's basically it though. That's the game. I'm guessing no no mending rune or anything that I can bring back. It's just that's it. Cool. But I guess before I end, I can check out what Radon has for me. I think the last remembrance that I have is here in Menace Mitir. So we're going to do that real quick. Also, I need to find out where Ansbach went, because maybe there's more to his quest line. I'm just kind of like figuring things out. Maybe I should return back to the Grace after I'm done. But let's go dupe that thing first, so I can turn it in. But yeah, I guess I might as well give a quick look back on what I think about the game, because I'm not doing an actual look back video for this. I'll start by saying I can't believe it's a DLC. I think it's the best way I can describe it. I think I've spent about 35 hours, roughly. I didn't really track it, unfortunately, but I'll take a look at my Steam hours later, and I think it's about like 30 to 35. And yeah, I can't really believe this is a DLC. It's the biggest DLC I've ever played, both in scope and in like content. And by scope I mean like the map, basically. So yeah, it's just I just genuinely still I'm coming to terms that this is a DLC, completely self-contained from the main game. Yeah, we'll dupe this. Yeah, because I don't have any more of these. I already used them all. Thankfully, there's 10 perfect bosses, which is perfect for the 10 DLC remembrances that are or the mausoleums that are in the game. So yeah, let's go back quickly to the boss arena, because maybe there is something new there. Just because I never know with FromSoft. But yeah, I would say the best fight, favorite boss, has to be either R'Lana, or actually it's not R'Lana, it's that bug lady, the bud woman. Fuck, I forgot her name. It's the boss of the Raw Runes, Rosaria. I forgot her name, but it's the pink bug boss with the butterflies. That boss was really nice. Felt like really smooth the whole fight. Like I have nothing but like good thing. Oh, who's this? Oh shit, Anspatch. No. Oh shit, nice. I got everything of his too, damn. He left behind his legacy. Oh, that's so cool. He's at peace. Aw, good for him. Yeah, Anspatch was cool. He's a really cool guy. But yeah, I guess I'll sit with him for a while and talk about the DLC just real quick. Yeah, like I would say those two are like the favorite bosses. Some of them just felt like really awkward to fight, and by those I mean the Putrescence Warrior, like just the perspective of fighting him and like getting hit by attacks that seemingly don't hit me. And then there's the Frostbite, of course. Like I just found some of the fights unenjoyable too. Like him and Gaius are probably the worst contenders. Everyone else was pretty much like they were fun in their own right. Like the Lion was fun. Mesmer was also fun. I beat him too quickly though, I'll admit, so I wasn't really able to appreciate his difficulty, unlike Radahn. Midra was alright too. Midra had a lot of delayed attacks, but was pretty modest in like what he was doing, especially since he was like a madness boss. It didn't feel too overwhelming when you were getting hit by attacks, so like you were getting stunned or something every 2 seconds. Who else did we have? We had, maybe I should have taken a look at the remembrances I have, but unfortunately I don't have them anymore with me. But yeah, like those were like the outstanding ones for me. As for Radahn, first phase is a masterpiece. I would say it's pretty much like Radahn's first phase is just as good as a Gale from Dark Souls 3 and Artorias from Dark Souls 1. It's enjoyable, it's like pure skill based, and once you know the attacks, like it feels amazing. It feels great. I have a problem with second phase Radahn for one reason only, and that's because when like when you get staggered by the lights because you get pushed back from his attack, that feeling of punishment is like undeserved, I feel. How I would do the second phase is instead nerf the damage that the lights do, don't let it stagger you, but you still take damage from it. So you feel punished for like rolling in a wrong direction, let's say, if you get hit or if you mistime something, but you're not punished to the fact where you just die, right? Because you get stun locked by the light after, and then you get hit by the next attack. Like that's just, it's annoying. So like that's, I guess, how I would fix Radahn. Everything else is like fine, honestly. Like his Meteor Slam, which is a callback to the first fight in Caelid, is cool. The whole grab and then having Mikola steal your heart, that's pretty cool too. I didn't get to showcase that, unfortunately, but that is something that Radahn can do, which is cool. And in my opinion, what would have been like the greatest ending for this DLC was, let's say there's like a secret route where you can compromise with both Hornsent, Leda, and Anspatch, or like all of them basically, like all of the Tarnished that are here in the Shadow Realm, and you can be like, hey guys, you know what, this is the truth about Mikola. He's trying to create like this perfect world, here's why it's not going to work out. And then the NPC battle just becomes like a huge meeting, and everyone's like, all right guys, let's go up. And then you get to summon everybody. You get to summon Leda, Theolier, Anspatch, Freya, Hornsent, Dane, who else? Fuck, I'm not forgetting anybody, right? Yeah, Dane. Like the only other ones that are self-contained that wouldn't make sense to include would obviously be Igon and yeah, Igon and Queeling, who's that Fire Knight of Mesmer. But like it would have been so cool, imagine just to have the ending scene being like, you could even keep Radahn as he is now, but just you're fighting with all your allies, and it's like you've all come to see the truth. Oh shit, Radahn has 2 swords? What? Okay. But yeah, that's kind of like how I would have liked the DLC to end, like because that would have been a cool callback to the Radahn Festival, right? Where you get to summon everybody, like Alexander, even Patches, and it was really cool to just have that have the fight be more cinematic than difficult, but I get it too. They had to make the last boss hard. So yeah, but that's what I think about Radon. I think the first phase is probably the best fight in the game. It's really great. It's like Radagon. Once you know the attacks, it just feels so damn good. But yeah, let's see what these weapons do real quick. So the first one is Promised Consort. Imbues the two greatswords with the light of Mikola and delivers a slashing attack accompanied by columns of light. Slashing attack. Which attack is this? This must be the one where he slams it on the ground and then it follows up with a ground pound and then the lights that go outwards. And then there's this one, light speed. I can't read because someone's becoming Elden Lord. Assumes a luminous form and leap forward to deliver a downward slash at the speed of light. This attack will be followed up by an additional light attack, charged to increase the power and number of I actually get this. Oh hell yeah. And then this one, Light of Mikola. Strength of Mikola upon his deific return, wielded as an incantation, annihilates foes with pillar of light. Mikola sought to accept all that was and would be, but found one that refused to be embraced. No wonder, as one god and one consort is all the world needs. Well, let's go with the weapons, because it's just far more superior for me. And we'll test them out real quick. Outside of here. Let me see. Here they are. One is Lord, one is Light. I get it. One to symbolize Mikola, one to symbolize Radon. Wait. Each of these swords are paired? That kind of looks awkward then, wielding. But also kind of badass. Like, what? Alright, let's test it out downstairs real quick. And then I'll close off playthrough 1. Alright, so let's see, we got... Oh, it's the 6-hit combo. How would you even deal with that in PvP? Like, I don't even care if it does like shit damage. You're just gonna stun lock this like a person. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does look saucy. Huh, I wonder if it's actually useful. So this is the Lord one, right? Yeah, okay. And then what is the light speed? I can't tell which one I have equipped. Oh wait, wrong one. Whoops. This one? I can't tell which fucking blade I have. This one, there we go. Okay, so there's this one. You dash in the air. How do I do more inputs though? Hold on. Charge to increase power. Okay, so I need to charge it. Oh, what? I don't get after images? It just increases the amount of light. I see. That seems decent, actually. It's got the same moveset as the other great swords. Yeah. Okay, interesting. I'll probably use the other one. The light speed slash ended up being quite disappointing, but oh well. Can't win them all. But yeah, I think that's it really. I've done absolutely everything in my first playthrough. I've gotten everything that I could. I did fuck up some of the NPC DLCs, which was, I mean, the NPC quest lines, which was par for the course. Specifically Leda's, Hornsense, and Theolier's. That is unfortunate. Oh, speaking of, I might as well, since I'm still talking, let's revisit Saint Trina, because she should have something for me now too. And yeah, so basically there is like some items that I missed out on, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. By the looks of it, I need to do 2 more playthroughs, so that is Like, we have a future in Elden Ring still. Like, there's a lot of stuff to go through still. What is this? St. Trina's Blossom. Wow. Look at me. So pretty. I guess this is pretty cool though if you want to wear like something on your head, but you don't exactly want to wear like something that obscures your face. You can just wear that. Also, this crown is sick. Huh. Elden Lord. Circlet of Light. But yeah, interesting. So St. Trina dies because you killed Mikola. But that's what they wanted after all. But yeah, I did everything. I found some like other secret areas. Pretty damn cool. I will say, favorite place to explore has to be Shadowkeep. Even though the Fire Knights were pieces of shit, this is probably like the coolest dungeon. This place was okay too. Felt a lot shorter. Like there was just like a little bit of like underground segments here, but that wasn't too long. Same with Enir Ilum too. It felt very short, but it was a cool little like Farm Missoula callback where you kind of burn the tree and then you get teleported here. So I liked it. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say really. I guess this is the end, and it's also the end of the year too. So this is the last game of 2024. Maybe even the last episode for 2024 too. I don't know. I'm not sure actually how far these episodes will go. So I might have something planned before December 31st, but we'll see. Death, oh death, and then death. Yeah, well that's all this game is, so. But yeah, I have nothing else to say. I am Umbra. This game will continue. It will be a stream, however, with Ace. And when we do return, I will get everything eventually that I need to get, that I missed on this playthrough. So I will see you all then. Goodbye. And I hope you enjoyed all the content that came out in 2024.